Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's short video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today we are going to talk about another sad example of how a narcissist can pose as someone that loves you and can set you up to end your life, or the life of someone that you really love or that really loves you. A man from the Bronx, New York was bringing his 9-year-old son to the Dominican Republic for the second time, so the child could see his grandmother again. And as soon as they landed, it appears they got into the car that was going to take them likely wherever they were going to stay. Another car pulled up waving weapons, let's just say. And the driver of the car this man and his son were in took off in order to get away. That's when the entities that were pointing and waving their weapons fired these same weapons at the car as it sped off. In the process, 9-year-old Joser was struck and lost his life. That's when the so-called best friend of the father of this child comforted him and tried to help him, but was very quickly arrested along with several other men and women for setting up Sergio Luis Feliz Manchebo for a robbery. A robbery that took the life of his 9-year-old son. You know this is hard. It's hard. But these sad stories keep on coming and coming and coming. Like the woman that lost her life in Mexico while on a trip with her so-called friends. And she was beaten up on camera by these so-called friends for literally nothing. And as I've told my story about a guy I met as a teenager, and how he was seemingly envious of me at every turn, though I didn't have much of anything to be envious for. And one day it seemed I was lured to an area where I was jumped and beaten up by several people. And this so-called friend, later on I believe pretended to be shocked. Now at the time, though it seemed strange, I thought no way would he be involved. But years later I believe there is a pretty good chance he set it up. He set up for me to get jumped. And there were other things that he did that put me in bad situations as well. But at the time, I thought we were like brothers. But sadly, he said mean things here and there. One minute he was cool, and the next he was belittling me for no reason in front of others. And how much you want to bet that happened to the woman in Mexico? And how much you want to bet to some degree it possibly, and I say with all respect in the world, happened to this man in this news story? Just like we talk about being love bombed in our dating relationships, and then later on overlooking their bad behavior towards us, not realizing these micro bad behaviors are tests to see what we will take. And they push and push and push the more we take. Let's say the robbery was pulled off, and no one got hurt. It's highly possible that these two men would be friends still to this day. With Sergio Luis Feliz Manchebo not knowing the snake pretending to be a friend is no friend at all. The man that allegedly set up Sergio Luis Feliz Manchebo is like the demons we talked about yesterday and that we've been talking about for years. They want to see you crushed. And if they can't end your life, they will end the life of someone near and dear to you like your son. So you will live your life in pain. These narcissists and demons and whatever, they can't stand joy and love and seeing people have God's blessings. So they come and do what they can to put a stop to anything good happening in your life. Even if they have to find a way to end your life or a loved one around you. You know, it's okay to get out there and live your life. This is something I encourage. Be of good cheer. Smile and enjoy your daily interactions. But at the same time, guard your heart. Protect your family. And don't believe everyone has your best interests at heart. Because they just might not. And they might be filled with so much hate because you have God in your life. They will stop at nothing to attempt to take the light from you. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.